What's up everyone? Last night our house guests took to the wall in the endurance comp and one came out on top. Plus another house guest game has crumbled overnight. I am not joking, it has gone kaboom. We have got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Right, before we get started, if you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. I do live feed updates on here every single day so you can know exactly what's going on inside that crazy house. So please hit the subscribe button and you'll be a Big Brother expert in just 10 minutes. And also, hit the like button. That one really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, which hasn't been too kind to me this year. So like, subscribe, and also if you feel like supporting the channel, please consider leaving something in my PayPal link in the description below or leaving a super thanks in the comment section below. Let's get to the updates because boy, it's a good one today. Okay, let's get into the results of the wall comp. Boy oh boy, I mean that's a comp, isn't it, that us fans wait for every single year. We down our coffee and we stay up all night to watch the wall comp, and it was a showdown. It was a showdown. Here we go. I'm going to do this in order of the people who fell off the wall. First to fall was Angela. Second to fall was Chemo. And third to fall was Joseph. Those three will be have-nots for the week. So, sucks for them. Then next to fall off the wall was Leah. Then after that was Chelsea. Then T-Core. Then MJ. So, the last five on the wall: Cam, Rubina, Tucker, Brooklyn, and Quinn. The next to fall was... See, this is a showdown. We got people from both sides of the house battling it out now that we have a split house after last night. Brooklyn was the next to fall. In fourth place was Rubina. The final three: Quinn, Tucker, Cam. The next to fall was... It was Cam. It's a showdown. It's one side of the house, the figurehead of one side versus the figurehead of the other side. It's Quinn versus Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, and they, thems, all my wonderful people, I love everyone. Our new head of household is... Congratulations, Tucker. You are the new head of household, Tucker. Massive congratulations to him. I've been saying all week, haven't I, guys? He is so determined and he is so sick of people doing the easy nominations and the easy way out. And he was sick of being put on the block as well. He had that dog in him and he was not letting go of that wall. And it sounds like, from context as well, from when they had conversations after, it sounds like, because the feeds, they did this evil thing when it got down to the final two. They cut the feeds so we couldn't see what happened. So we didn't get to see what was happening there. And then it came back and then we saw that Tucker had the key around his neck. But it sounds like Quinn was trash talking like Tucker for a while. And Tucker had basically like said to Quinn, you know, if you step down, I won't nominate you. Do I believe that? I mean, I don't think I do. But anyways, it sounds like Quinn just kept trash talking Tucker, trash talking until he slipped and fell. So yeah, Tucker's now in charge. The tables have turned in the house well and truly. We saw Cedric blindsided last night with the Pentagon falling, and now the other side of the house has taken control. And boy oh boy, we got some juicy updates to follow. The 6th Avenue Alliance has formed in the midst of the house flip, and of course it's the other side of the house now that the Pentagon has become the square. Doesn't really sound as badass, does it? The 6th Avenue is formed of Tucker, Joseph, Angela, Rubina, Chemo, and T-Core. Yeah, I'm interested there. And, you know, though MJ isn't in that group, or Leah, you know, they've got those votes. And the Pentagon is crumbling. The Pentagon is crumbling fast. I'm just going to talk about that quickly. Brooklyn and Chelsea have been running the game so far, and I know a lot of people wanted to see them humbled after last night, and I think they're more than humbled. Brooklyn has, to put it lightly, she's tanked her own game overnight, guys. She really has. She has really done a number on her game. I think multiple people in the house now have disdain towards her and don't really want to be around her, because it's funny, Brooklyn seemed like she was such a badass when she was like running things, And I've acknowledged that, you know. I've said she's been doing great running the house. I like a power shift, but she had been doing great running the house. And now all of a sudden that she's not in power anymore, she has gotten really, really bitter and sour, and she's started complaining about people, and she started blaming her own game on other people, and she's crumbled her game overnight. Chelsea and Cam are actually doing quite well, whereas Brooklyn has she's laid TNT all over her game and pressed kaboom, and it's demolished. She was blaming the fact that Rubina didn't go. She was saying basically she couldn't admit that she got outplayed by T-Car and Chemo. She was more so blaming them, saying that, you know, it's their fault that she voted Rubina. I think the natural thing to do would be to just go, okay, great play, you got me. That's a social thing to do. But instead, she's dying on the hill that it's their apparently they made her vote for Rubina. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? Because they've been taking, you know, Brooklyn's been taking T-Car and Chemo's vote for granted the first few weeks, and then they've actually done something about it, and now she's bitter, and she's just throwing her toys out of the pushchair, and that's what's going on there. But she's the target this week. Tucker is planning on putting Brooklyn up alongside Quinn and Cam, and it's crazy because Brooklyn again was taking more time to say Tucker's doing the easy nominations. Like, you know, she was critiquing him, saying like he's going to be doing easy nominations. What's her side of the house been doing so far? Angela, Kenny, Tucker, Angela, Kenny, Tucker, Angela, Kenny, Tucker, MJ, Angela, Kenny, Tucker, MJ, Angela, Kenny, Tucker, MJ. The hypocrisy is real, and I'm glad on a personal level and on a game level to see her get humbled, because she had been doing well, but how the mighty have fallen. At least I'm looking at Cam and Chelsea and going, do you know what? They're actually managing their position quite well, and they're working the social angle better than Brooklyn is, because Brooklyn, it seems like she's one of those players where when things go her way, everything's fantastic, but when it doesn't, it's everybody else's fault. If you want to catch moments like the Wall and Brooklyn's downfall, make sure that you subscribe to Paramount Plus. You can become a live feeder just like me, watching those hamsters in that house 24/7, folks. So subscribe to Paramount Plus in the description below. Now, a lot of you will be asking, why isn't Tucker going for Quinn, you know, after they've both been like that with each other? But I think Tucker realises that, I know this sounds stupid, but I think going for Quinn is kind of a waste, you know. Quinn really butchered his own head of household last week, you know. I've seen a lot of critique for Quinn's head of household. I don't want to lay into him too much, but it was a pretty terrible reign. He had a huge power, and you know, there's about 4 people in that house that wanted him out, and aren't fans of him, and he somehow managed to send one of his closest allies home in his own HOH reign. And I think Tucker realised that and has just thought, yeah, no, he's not as much of a threat. So that's why he's targeting Brooklyn, because Brooklyn is somebody who he considers to be the brains of the Pentagon, or I guess the square now, as I keep calling it. But he also wants to put up Cam instead of Chelsea, because he considers Cam as the muscle of the group. So if Brooklyn somehow does come down via Chelsea winning veto or Brooklyn winning veto or whatever, then Cam would then become the target as the muscle of the group. Basically, whatever happens here, I think it's going to end up as another member of the Pentagon after Cedric becoming the last member of the pre-jury. And that's another thing as well. Brooklyn was on a high horse as well earlier, because she was, I think she was basically saying, oh my god, like, this is crazy, even Angela's made jury. And I'm thinking, like, do you know what? Yeah, Angela has made jury. Go cry about it. You know what I mean? It was really condescending the way she talked about it, and she was like, it wasn't in a way where she was like, oh my god, Angela's made. It was a way of just like, even Angela's made jury. And I'm like, I saw she got a lot of flack for that, and I saw it myself, and I was like, that wasn't cool, you know. It sounded like she thought she was like above Angela or better than Angela. But as the game goes, expect the unexpected. You got outplayed. Now it is Angela's birthday today, so a massive happy birthday to Angela. She is a have-not on her birthday, which is rough, but you know what? It's the full Big Brother experience. But happy birthday to Angela. She is most likely, if jury starts next week, can we believe it? Angela has most likely made it to the jury house. See, that's the difference between Brooklyn and I. I'm sat there celebrating it, saying, wow, that's really impressive, whereas Brooklyn talked about it as if she was better than Angela. I saw Brooklyn do that. I retweeted it and I said, and what? Do you know what? Go cry about it, you know? Because what I found hilarious last night was when Brooklyn pulled Rubina aside and basically told her, you're going home. You're going home. And then the look on Brooklyn's face when she realised that do you know that tower of arrogance that just comes down after that? That's a big thing for me, because in real life as well, I don't like arrogance. I don't like people being overconfident and thinking they're better than other people, and Brooklyn had that energy about her, and that's why I've gained respect for, or more respect for, Cam and Chelsea, over this past 12 hours, because they're actually managing their threat level really well. They're actually making inroads with people, whereas Brooklyn has actually made multiple people in the house actively, I guess, dislike her and not want to be around her in the house. But I'll tell you what, Cam might be boring, but he's calm. He's calm, and he's working that social angle there. And I have no doubt that in the midst of the ashes, I feel like Chelsea could actually build something back up. She's got that about her, and I'm keeping my eye on that side of the house as well. Because see, I'll end up getting bored if this side of the house now starts to like push too much on this side. But I mean, I like a good cat and mouse game. But as of right now, seeing a power shift, I'm in Big Brother heaven right now. It's great. I love people. Because people go, Tommy, you're okay with the steamroll on this side of the house? No, I'm not. I'll get bored of that if that happens, And you're not going to catch me out by saying that. I genuinely will. Like, I want to see a bit of cat and mouse happen. Just a bit like Big Brother 6, where there's people sniping at each other on both sides, and both sides take hits, and it's a war to the bitter end, and it'll keep us on the edge of our seats until finale night, which I would absolutely love. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks, as we head into a new dawn, a new day, a new light, and I'm feeling good. We have got a brand new game ahead of us right now, and we're a month in, which is really exciting, the fact that it feels like a fresh start from a month in. But first of all, I would like to give a huge shout out to all the wonderful people who sent in super thanks yesterday and decided to support the channel and buy me a coffee. Thank you so much, folks. First up, the wonderful Tanya Mosley 1832. I've seen your face around here in the comment section, and I just appreciate you. You put a smile on my face every single time I see a comment from you. Tanya says, Tom, you are so good at this. You have me smiling every episode. Please come to Chicago. You'd absolutely love it. I would freaking love to go to Chicago. I definitely want to go there at some point. Thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate you. David Cushmore says, when can we see back to 2 nominations for eviction? Will there be a double eviction soon? I think we'll get a back to 2 nominations when jury begins. That's a guess. And I think double eviction maybe 2 weeks into jury. Yeah, put that on the corkboard. We'll see what happens there. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate your continued support of the channel, sir. Kristen V, thank you so much. Kristen says, thank you for all you do. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate that very much. The Cat's View, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day, my friends, and I hope you're enjoying the power shift. Richard Wallace 1074, thank you so much, Richard. Have the best day, my friend. Big Bo Butt 0, great name. Thanks for everything. I feel lost without time to watch the live feeds, but your updates keep me involved. I love the chaos as much as you do. You're the bestest. Big Bobby Bear hugs. Thank you so much. Send a hug right back at you, Big Bobby Bear hugs. I appreciate that. Soldier Girl, of course, always here. Thank you so much, Soldier Girl. I appreciate you, my darling. Have the best freaking day. Thank you so much. And Tala 1246, thank you so freaking much. I appreciate you and your support on the channel. To all those wonderful people, mwah, have the best day. I love you all, and enjoy a split house, enjoy a new dawn in Big Brother 26, because I, for one, can't wait. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for your continued support. If you feel like supporting the channel, please hit up the super thanks or my PayPal link in the description below, because I do put a hell of a lot of effort into these videos. Thank you so much, gang. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.